everyone. Did you still remember how your summer vacation was? Did you just travel to a country that you have yearned for so long? Or did you just finish your college entrance exam waiting for the outcome in anxiety? This summer, I participated in Toastmasters camp as a team counselor. At the very beginning, I thought a team counselor is definitely not suitable to me. Imagine every camp you have ever attended in. The team counselors are always outgoing and humorous. They're like the catalyst of a team. When the team members are still unfamiliar with each other, team counselors always hold games or tell jokes to make the atmosphere lighter. Apparently, I was totally not that kind of person. I had trouble picking up the topic of conversation, and it always embarrassed me talking to strangers. Not to mention, I had to entertain them. But then my mentor Jillian told me, "You will never know what you will gain from it if you don't give it a shot. Don't be so negative. You will regret it if you don't try." Honestly, I didn't have any expectation at that time. Not until I embarked on making my team members' name cards did I started to realize that, oh my God, there are 9 living senior high school students that I was going to meet in the future. So from then on, I started to imagine how every person was like behind every name I wrote. And that is the time when I started to look forward to the day we meet. Finally, I met them. Most of them are really outgoing and active, so it is not really difficult to strike up a conversation. And in the 4-day camp, I kept recalling how my feeling was when I was a team member. And I tried hard to figure out what kind of suggestions they may need. And by watching them start their learning from SGDs and observing every member's reaction for each game and discussion, I gradually know them better. And different from any other camp I have ever attended in Toastmasters camp, counselor have to sleep with the team member even at night, which means I have more chance to know more about them and chat with them. And in contrast from being a team member whose job is to enjoy every activity in the camp, a team counselor had to take care of every single member's moods during the camp. But I was always on concern whether they liked the activities or not, because only if they can enjoy the games, the dramas, the SGDs in laughter can our efforts for half a month become worth it. Thankfully, they're all really understanding and always give us the warmest feedback. Spending 4 days with them, getting along with them for 24 hours. Watching them finish their final presentation from zero to a drama enriched with outstanding literal, intimate, and creativity. I was really proud of them and impressed. But how can I just say goodbye just after we started to know each other better? This is the reason why I kept reviewing the photos and memories after few times a day after the camp. Even to a point that I rushed to another city to visit my member. I finally realized the words that Jillian told me. Although at the very beginning, I still think I was really not suitable to be a team counselor. But it turned out that being a good counselor, I don't have to force myself to be active or humorous. A heart willing to learn, willing to share, willing to know them more is quite enough. There's one more thing I would like to mention about Toastmasters camp, is that I'm glad that I have a chance to know my partners in all my partners in counselor teams better during the camp. Because though I have been staying in Toastmasters for 1 year, I still, at that time, I haven't talked to most of them before. Let me give you an example. In the early July of this year, I still thought Phoebe was a mature and pure girl at that time. But now it seems that my first impression for her is a little bit, so, so I think, all in all, I have learned much things and I have experienced many things for the first time in Toastmasters camp. First time being a team counselor, first time viewing a camp from opposite perspective, and first time, and what? And for the first time, sorry. And for the first time, I have made so many friends in such short period of time. And for the first time, I found the new possibility on myself. 建立。